It's time for the RMAC Radio Show, featuring all the latest information from around the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. The RMAC is a proud member of NCAA Division II. Now, here's your host, Eric Damage.
Welcome to the RMAC Radio Show. As we mentioned last week, it's March Madness time, and in Division II, we get things off a little earlier than D1, where we've already had the regionals in both men's and women's basketball, and we're guaranteed of a team in the Elite Eight on the women's side. And let's get you caught up on what happened this past week. Fort Lewis College in Durango was hosting the regional as the number one seed, but they get upset in the first round by Adams State College. The Grizzlies win their first ever NCAA tournament game 77-66. The Skyhawks actually led by 12 in the second half in this one, but Vera Jo Bustos, the senior all-conference performer, scored 31 points, 25 in the second half. So Adams State advances to the second round. Metro State, meanwhile, the number 2 seed, they knock off Winona State 70-56. Jasmine Cervantes led the Roadrunners with 16 points. And the other women's team that was in the NCAA Regional, Colorado Christian, they fall to Wayne State 78-73. So that set up the semifinals in the regionals. Adams State now taking on Northern State. And once again, Bustos stayed red hot. She scores 29 points in the victory for Adams State. So they advance to the regional final. Meanwhile, Metro State took on Wayne State of Nebraska. They breezed to victory 74-55. Cassandra Bratton paced the Roadrunners with 20 points in that one. So the regional final, the Sweet 16 matchup, was between Metro State and Adams State. And these two teams also met in the RMAC shootout just a week earlier. And in that one, it was a defensive struggle. And once again, a defensive struggle as they meet in the regional championship, as Metro State defeated Adams State 49-36. So Metro heading to the Elite Eight for the first time in school history in women's basketball. And one of the top players for the Roadrunners now joins us on the RMAC hotline. Her name is Jasmine Cervantes. Jasmine, how's it going today?
It's going really good, actually. How are you guys?
We're doing great, Jasmine. First off, congratulations on getting to the Elite Eight. Let's go back to the start of the season. You get a new head coach in Tanya Javi. Linda Lappy had been there the previous 2 years. Tanya comes in, Division I background, had been at the University of San Francisco, had Denver ties, originally from Denver. What were your thoughts when Coach Javi first was hired?
We're really excited. We knew she had a lot to bring to the table, and we knew it was going to be a whole different season, but we knew she had a lot of similarities with Lappy's style of coaching, and so it wasn't that hard to make an adjustment, and we're just really excited that we're able to get her.
We're talking with Jasmine Cervantes, a junior guard out of Johnstown, Colorado, went to Berthoud High School. Now, Jasmine, so Coach Javi takes over last year. You made it to the RMAC tournament. I believe 18-13 was your record. Did you anticipate you'd have the kind of season as a team that you'd have? 30-2 right now, top 10 in the country when the season first started. Did you anticipate that?
No, I didn't. I knew we were going to have a good team because we had a good roster ahead of us, and the same girls that were coming back were our solid six. And so we knew we were going to be good, but we didn't know we were going to be this good.
Talking with Jasmine Cervantes. Now let's talk about this past weekend where you rattle off 3 wins in a row there. You beat Winona State, and then you beat Wayne State, and then Adams State, a team that you had just seen the week before. As we tape this interview on Tuesday, you played them on Monday night. Interestingly, Adams got out to a big lead in the first half. But you were able to contain them defensively as the Grizzlies missed their 17 final field goal attempts in the first half. What did you guys do on defense to really stymie Adams State? And it seems like you did that as well in the RMAC shootout.
Well, our main strategy was just to try and contain Bustos and Kobial. Kobial had a good first half against us, and we just knew we had to stay tight on both of those two. And if we can contain their other posts and their other guards, then we're going to be okay. We knew that going into this game it was going to be a defensive game, and that's what it showed the first and the second half.
Jasmine Cervantes currently averaging just over 10 points per game and about 5.2 rebounds. She also leads the Roadrunners in assists with 134. She also leads the team in block shots with 28 and steals with 47. Jasmine, you guys have really stepped up your defensive game, especially here in the playoffs. Is there anything different that you guys are doing than in the regular season, or is it just all clicking?
No, we've always been a defensive team, and we've been like that from the very beginning. We're just trying to do what we do and just continue that onto the playoffs. And we've been doing the same stuff. We just know that that's going to get us further into the playoffs.
Talking with Jasmine Cervantes, we mentioned Coach Javi. One of the differences this year, you're having a new head coach, a lot of returning players, but the one player who wasn't on last year's team that came back, she had played a few years ago, Cassandra Bratton, and she has really taken off this year, averaging over 12 points per game, leading the team, and led your team the last 2 games in scoring. What has she meant to your team this year?
She has been one of the key components to our team this year. We were missing a post last year, and she was able to bring that to us this year, and she has stepped up big for us. She has played a couple years before that, which her experience has definitely helped out, and she is the leader for us on the court, and just her presence does a lot for us. So we're glad that she decided she wanted to play this year.
Metro State will make its first trip to the Elite Eight this upcoming week. They play Tuesday night in St. Joseph, Missouri. They'll be playing Shaw University out of North Carolina. That's going to be a 1:30 Mountain Time tip-off. And Jasmine, have you had a chance to even kind of digest what's going on there? I know you're traveling today back from Durango to Denver. Have you had a chance to find anything about your opponents this upcoming week?
No, we haven't. We just know who we play. That's it. And we're excited. We know it's going to be a tough game, as always. We're just trying to take it one game at a time. And as soon as we get back, I'm sure we'll learn more information about them. And we're just trying to enjoy this moment right now.
Talking with Jasmine Cervantes, the junior point guard for the Roadrunners. And Jasmine, I got to imagine this is beyond your wildest dreams to get the Elite Eight. Never happened in school history. What kind of comments have you been getting from friends, family, people around the campus there? Have they kind of jumped on the Metro State women's basketball bandwagon?
Yeah, people have just been calling and texting and just telling us congratulations and good job, and we hope we take it all the way. And we're just really excited, and we just can't believe this happened, and we've worked really hard, and I'm glad we got it.
Well, Jasmine, we want to wish you the best of luck this upcoming week at the Elite Eight, and hopefully you'll bringing home a big trophy coming up after this week.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, that is Jasmine Cervantes, point guard for Metro State, a team that does not have eye-popping numbers. When you look, they're averaging 64 points a game, giving up 52, very good defensively. But the eye-popping numbers for Metro State would be 30-2 as their overall record. First time in school history that they've won 30 games, and they're headed to the Elite Eight in St. Joseph, Missouri. So that will be very exciting to watch. Want to wish the Roadrunners the best of luck in that one. Well, we also had men's regionals going on in basketball, and also we had indoor track and field national championships down in Albuquerque. We had wrestling national championships in Kearney, Nebraska, and the swimming national championships in San Antonio, Texas, hosted by Incarnate Word. So plenty more to get to here on the RMAC Radio Show.